Hello friends, this is Cauldron. Welcome back to Final Fantasy Record Keeper. Now, in the last video, I continued in the record dungeons and got through the Final Fantasy VI corrupted paintings. But this time I want to take a break from that to take a look at some of the other stuff that's been opening up. Power up your party. Crystal water boosts your stats. Max out all stats to achieve Master Level 1. Okay. So, like, Shantoto is going to be kind of my main example because she's one of the people I've been, like, working on most. So let's say if I wanted to boost her... it's just a straight-up stat buff. So, like, what does Null Water do? Resistance. Okay. So as far as the Book of Trial stuff, so I'm in Book 5 right now, where the last thing I think I did was complete a level, raise her to 65, complete a event dungeon with level 99 or higher difficulty. So I've done that. But this is something I've been holding off on. Complete one Shores of Wisdom power-up dungeon. I have no earthly clue what that is, so let's check it out. Cloud Sensei's battle dungeon, Shores of Wisdom. And this is something I'll actually do pretty soon again, because I think I'll be able to do that now. Cloud Sensei thing. So let's try the Shores of Wisdom. Get XP and growth eggs. Okay, that seems good if I want to level up. So let's try this. Shores of Wisdom. Stamina costs 10. Wait, 10 and what was that? To double Gissel Greens? Or I don't know what... Does it mean it costs me double Gissel? I don't know. No idea, so let's just try it. Okay, Shores of Wisdom. The shore of a gleaming lake where you can train for lots of experience. Completion reward is 5 greater growth eggs and Gissel Greens. Mastery reward first time. So this is this is the main XP up place. Okay, because even after the first time reward, this is the place where you can farm growth eggs. Question is, how tough is it? No idea about the difficulty of it, so I guess we're just going to go in with... Yeah, let's go in with this party, sure. I always, before I go in, because... I always like, before I go into a party, I remove everything from everyone not in the current party, because I often swap between parties, and so, and then optimize just what I have now, sure. Almeron, thank you for the help. Again, no clue how difficult this is going to be. Is this from Final Fantasy III? Or Final Fantasy II? It feels like this music is from one of those. Shores of Wisdom, use 5 stamina. What's the difficulty of this? What am I... Auto run? I'm not sure what auto run has to do with this, but... We'll try this, I guess. Okay. Again, no clue what to expect here. These could be level 250 difficulty. This could be 15 difficulty. Okay, so this is weaker. This is kind of weaker then. Okay, so we'll just turn on auto and see you in a bit. Campaign bonus. Oh, campaign bonus. So that's like, it's like an event where you're getting double Gissel Greens from doing this sort of thing. Gotcha. Okay, so what happens when if we do the second one? Again, I assume this will be easy. I'll see you if it's more than just... I'll see you in a sec if it's... I'll cut back to this if it's more than just auto battle stuff. So that's a lot of experience, even aside from the growth eggs that you get compared to the Realm dungeons. That's a lot of experience for stuff that's super easy. Which is a big surprise. Got a major growth egg, okay. And you guys just get growth eggs for this. Okay. So we got, how many zeros is that? You need to use commas for stuff like this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Did I just get 3 million gil for doing this? I guess I did, okay. And what is this locked behind? It's locked behind Book of Trials 5. Okay. What actually is it? I don't know. But, did we actually complete Book of Trials 5? I don't know. We'll see in a second. So, I guess this is the place to farm just all kinds of upgrade stuff. So, like, let's say Orb Meadows, then. This is where you farm that stuff. Okay, so yeah, that's what the power... I guess they're called power-up dungeons, of course. That's what they're for. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So we've completed that. So the last thing in Book of Trials 5, then, is complete and master the Phantom Train Ultima Record Nightmare Battle, which sounds like... It sounds like just a word salad. So... Home, Nightmare, and Magicite dungeons. Okay. Home. Labyrinth dungeons is new too. Okay. Nightmare and Magicite dungeons. I guess Nightmare dungeons includes Magicite dungeons. Cold Run, you're not going to believe this, Kupo. I've done it. I found the legendary Nightmare dungeons. Nightmare, Dr. Mog? It's not as scary as it sounds, Kupo. The Nightmare dungeons contain records of 12 great powers. Some of the greatest powers to ever grace the pages of history. Interesting. So, I'm just thinking, it makes me think immediately of that part of Final Fantasy V where you get to the second world, and I think it was the second world, and it has, you come across, like, all the legendary weapons locked up, and you have to, like, do stuff to unlock them. That sounds like quite the discovery. Do you think it might lead us closer to finding out who or what has been making the records fade? Oh, so this is part of the main story. Quite right, Kupo. I knew you were my brightest pupil. There's just one problem. The records within the Nightmare dungeons are just as faded as the ones in our paintings, Kupo. What? We'll never get to the bottom of this. Don't worry, Timmy. There is one way. I need you to collect all the records within the Nightmare. If that's what it takes, Dr. Mog, I'm your keeper. I was hoping you'd say that, Kupo. By the way, the records within the Nightmare dungeons are improbably deep and filled with all manner of impossibly strong monsters. Yes, Kupo. Also, to defeat the foe who waits at the very bottom of the Nightmare dungeon, you'll need the help of a hero able to wield the same Nightmare power. So I'm gonna need big help for a big job. Right, I'm on it. Most assuredly, Kupo. The going won't be easy, but be prepared and you'll have a shot. I'll do whatever it takes, Dr. Mog, whatever it takes. Okay, the Deep Record Realms of the Night... The Deep Record Realms, I mean, is Deep Dungeon... It makes, just makes me think of Deep Dungeon, Deep Record, okay. Filled with extremely powerful foes. Complete every mission in the book of... Okay, so we unlocked it now. The Nightmare. As Dr. Mog continued his research into the vanishing records, he stumbled upon a tome that spoke of vast ruins deep underground known as the Nightmare. The Nightmare contains 12... Oh god, Omega. It's going to be stuff like... Okay. Well, maybe not. No, Omega has a million uses in Final Fantasy. I'm afraid it's like this is like the super boss stuff, but maybe not. The Nightmare contains 12 powerful records, but like the records in the paintings in the Royal Archives, these too have begun to fade. According to Dr. Mog, if all 12 Nightmare records can be restored, it'll be a vital step toward uncovering the truth behind the event that led to the record crisis. Omega Drive record. Key material needed to create the 6-star combat ability Omega Drive. Okay, so this is very much like the Final Fantasy V like ultimate weapon cache. This just gives you like super abilities in all these different categories. Gotcha. Okay, Nightmare. Info. Well, info is, yeah, this just tells us what we've seen already. All right, let's pick one. What's one of these that would be cool? Let's do Ultima. Ultima record, 6-star black magic ability Ultima is here. This is probably just this, whenever this, I assume this didn't ship with the game. This seems like the kind of announcement, like whenever this released into this game. The Ultima record awaits. Obtain it by completing the final dungeon, Ultima Buster Nightmare. This record is the key to creating the 6-star black magic ability Ultima. To create Ultima, you need the Ultima record and several 6-star materials. Get a 6-star accessory. Okay. Complete the Phantom Train, Spheromorph, and Dreadnought dungeon. Phantom Train's the one I'm going for. To get a Soul of a Hero, Memory Crystal load, and Memory Crystal 2 load. Boost your record synergies. Oh, records for synergies trigger in the first 4 dungeons. Okay. Use Nightmare Shift to boost your stats. Following heroes will get a Nightmare Shift bonus in the final dungeon. This is... okay, sure. Clear. Okay. I'm a lot of this, I just, again, stuff I don't have context for. Or stuff I might know, but I don't, seems like I don't need it to know it to get started, at least. All right, so we're going to try Phantom Train, difficulty 100. Yikes. This is not something we're probably... well, I don't know. Especially with the power-up stuff, we might be able to get it sooner than I thought. So, rewards. Record... so this is... oh, actually, we'd want like a 6 dungeon, a 6 party for this. Enter dungeon, sure. We're going to get whomped on this probably, but let's try it with the 6 team. Okay. So these are like trial fights then. Okay, interesting. Stamina will only, I love that stamina will only be used if the dungeon's completed and the reward received. I really like that. Very player friendly. So this is just a first attempt. Sure, let's do this, whatever that was. Charge, Moduin, Magic Break, Power Break. Excuse me? We've defeated it. We used our strategy, and you know what? No, this was, we literally used the power of friendship. We... I don't think I've ever seen a... oh my god, I'm crying. I don't think I've ever seen a fight where we actually literally used the power of friendship to win, and this was purely power of friendship, because we just sat on our asses and let someone who was apparently our friend, someone named Ro, that we are it was just another player, just take it out. We just got power leveled through this. Great. Go team. Oh my god. Major black orb required. Okay, sure. Oh my god. We completed the Book of okay, okay. Unlocked a bunch of stuff. Free relic draw, sure. Okay. 110, 120, 130. I don't think I want to push it for tips. Okay. All right. What are the other ones? Dreadnought from Final Fantasy 2, presumably. Liquid Flame from 5. Spheromorph? What is Spheromorph from? I don't know what Spheromorph is from, but... Good lord. Okay. Cold Run. Major news, Kupo. What's up, Dr. Mog? The seal upon the ancient Acropolis we've been investigating has disappeared. Acropolis? Okay. What? Sid is waiting there now, Kupo. I'd like you to join us, Cold Run. Understood. Okay. You took your time. The whole Acropolis is teeming with magic. It's everywhere. It has a divine quality to it, Kupo. I get the feeling I've encountered this energy before. What are those statues for, Sid? They remind me of the jobs from some of the most ancient records. Yeah, I see. That looks like Bart's there in the top right, like at the 1 o'clock spot or whatever that is. Who's in the 12 o'clock spot? It was just a thief? I don't know. It's hard to see. That's Kane or Kane or Ricard in the left. I see a Dragoon there. Each statue is supposed to lead to a hidden area, but I don't see anything. Maybe we need some kind of key. A key? What's a key? I wonder. Cold Run, let's try bringing these stones to the chamber, Kupo. It's faint, but the stone radiates energy similar to the magic I felt at the Acropolis. We're at the Acropolis. What? I found several of them while investigating record paintings, Kupo. I've looked through all the writings and material I could find, Kupo, but they aren't mentioned anywhere. It's worth a shot. I don't know what you're talking about. What stones you're talking about. Let's try getting to the chamber beyond the thief statue. Okay, so that is a thief statue. That's like kind of just the Final Fantasy 1 thief. Or core thief. This place seems different this time. Like something's about to happen. What do you mean this time? I guess my hunch was right, Kupo. The stones are the key. No clue what you're talking about. Nice work, Dr. Mog. Look over there. What could this weapon be, Kupo? So it's some kind of like legendary like thief dagger? It's a dagger of fine make with excellent potential for upgrades. Amazing. Sugoi. What is it, Sid? It's unlike anything I've seen. We won't be able to upgrade it with scarletite or adamantite. Does this mean it can't be upgraded? No. I think rainbow crystals might just do the trick. Okay. You can craft them by reworking other items you find. So it's possible, huh? I knew you'd have an answer, Sid. If you come across other items like this, you won't be limited to just improving them. You'll also have the option of converting them into rainbow crystals, so let me know. I think I've seen rainbow crystals before, but I don't know where from. I will. The magic binding the weapon is broken, just as I suspected, Kupo. I have a feeling you'll come across other stones over the course of your travels, Cold Run. Like the thief's dagger, Kupo. I believe other weapons matching the jobs to which each... oh, so these are just generic jobs. These are not like specific characters. Gotcha. Matching the jobs to which each statue is dedicated or sealed within the Acropolis. Some entity beyond our comprehension has left these powerful weapons for us so that we may protect the records, Kupo. They are precious artifacts. Artifacts? What's an artifact? I guess that makes this the Artifact Acropolis. I want you to continue exploring the Artifact Acropolis, Cold Run. Leave it to me. I'll come back when I find another one of those stones. I am curious about why the seal upon the artifact Acropolis broke now, Kupo. We may face a battle of truly epic proportions. Man-eater. So we got... Okay, you'll need these to get artifacts. So this is what artifact stones are for that we saw in the Fat Chocobo exchange. Get artifact stones from event rewards as well. Okay. Artifact stones to unlock more powerful artifacts. I'm sorry I'm coming to this game so late, because a lot of this does seem like perfect, just kind of... As long as I don't care about maxing out and don't feel the need to spend any money, it feels like the perfect way to just kind of... It is the perfect way. It's a real lot of fun to just be on a walk and... Again, I walk for about an hour and a half most days. This is perfect for that. Get artifacts, go to the art... So if there's like... This too, if you have a recommendation once this game is passed for a similar, like, mindless mobile game that doesn't require you to spend money... as long as you don't care about getting to the super ultimate whatever things, then I'm definitely open to that. So get artifacts, go to the artifact Acropolis. Home, item exchange, artifact Acropolis, tap the statue. Okay. Sure. Story. A team from the Royal Archive sets out to investigate an ancient Acropolis shrouded in mystery. Within stand many statues, each marking the way to the resting place of an artifact with powers beyond imagining. Artifacts imbued with artifacts imbued with otherworldly powers lie hidden within this ancient Acropolis. The enigmatic fortress has long been sealed shut by a mysterious force, but one day the gate opens without warning. Okay, so yeah, but powerful artifacts. We can upgrade them with rainbow crystals. You can exchange one artifact stone for one artifact. You can't duplicate. They differ from regular equipment in some ways. How? Artifacts are extremely powerful weapons. Okay, they cannot be combined or reforged. Max level is 50. That's high. Okay, so they have a high ceiling. Gotcha. Okay, so we're entering this thing, I guess. This is entering the Acropolis? Yeah. Where is this? It looks like we're in a different room to before, Kupo. Oh, I didn't... So maybe this is like the elite version of it? I don't know. It's as you predicted, Cold Run. From the central relic, I sensed power of a different nature to the magic filling that room. I suspected there might be something to it, but I didn't expect to end up in another place. I guess that relic served as a kind of teleportation switch. The statues in this room do have a magical signature distinct from the ones in the last chamber, Kupo. So the artifacts in this room have different qualities to those on the other side. Let's start looking from that statue of a warrior. Okay. So this is whatever the B side of the nightmares are, or of the Acropolis. That sword! If I remember right, it's Flame Tongue from the Epic Tales. Flame Tongue, I remember, it's probably been in a bunch of games, but I remember it specifically. Wasn't it one of the no, I'm thinking of Firebrand from 4, which was that you got in like Zod or something, in one of those towers where you encounter ice beasts. I don't know what Flame Tongue is from. Its magic is warm. It must be imbued with fire. Head of the class right there. You too. Look over here, Kupo. It's Icebrand. It holds potent ice magic with the power to freeze, Kupo. So maybe are these like all elemental artifacts? Yeah. I see. It seems the artifacts in this room are attuned with certain elements. The artifacts in the previous room previous chamber synergize with the records of each epic tale, Kupo. And it looks like the artifacts here are imbued with strong elemental power. When you find more stone tablets, break the seal on artifacts that'll aid you in your current battles, Kupo. Understood. So just a lot of different upgrade systems. Okay. So let me... I didn't mean to go to something different. So let's start out here first. Are these the same statues or no? Yeah, so these are the same statues. So let's look at... I don't know. Let's say the warrior one. Swords. Oh! So maybe it's not about... Maybe it's about the weapon types. Oh, yeah, yeah. I see it. I see it now. There's like... I see the little icon at the foot of the statue. So like whips. Gotcha. Sure, let's do swords. Level 50, type sword. Braveheart. Masamune. Okay, so I see all these things. Mythgraven Blade. Yeah, so... gotcha. Okay, so what do I do with them now? So let's say I want this one. Sure. Exchange 4 artifacts for one of those. Okay. Adds a small boost to all elements. Adds small boost to non-elemental damage. A synergy bonus. Okay, they probably mentioned this and it's just... okay. Equipable heroes, I'm guessing... yeah, I'm guessing... Cecil is one of them. Yep. So just all sword users, basically. But the fact that it adds a boost to all elements, I'm guessing... Does this mean that this is something that would be good if you're... Like, if you're like a red mage more than if you're just a pure physical damage dealer? Maybe. I don't know. Mythgraven Blade. No, I guess they all have that. Does Masamune have that too? Yeah, so they all have that. So what's the difference then? This has like 170 attack and 95 accuracy. This has the same stats. I am confused. Is it just pure flavor? Is that the only difference between them? I guess that's the only difference between them. I'll hold off on actually getting one of these. Let me know if you have a suggestion or if there is something I'm missing. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So how do we get... So we get back here by going to the artifact Acropolis. And... So what's on the other side of this? What's in Nightmare Land? Oh, no, so the elemental thing, let's see that. So the sword version for that. Flame sword. Ice sword. Gotcha. So these are not tied to realms. These are tied to elements. Okay. So if I'm really... Like, let's say I'm trying for some super hard challenge in a Final Fantasy IV realm dungeon, then I'd want to opt for the Final Fantasy IV for the synergy bonus. Whereas for this, I would want... If I'm trying for something against, like, a mech enemy, I might go for a lightning sword. But even then, what's the difference between, like, the Thunder Blade and the Razor Carbine, then? Oh, I see. One is magic, the other's not. Like, this has 308 attack and no magic. This has 151 attack and 300 magic at max level. Okay. So, for each of them, there's, like, a physical version and a hybrid version, or a magic version. Gotcha. Okay. So I'd be leaning towards getting one of those, but I don't know. Again, let me know if you have any thoughts or suggestions. What else has opened up to us? Let's do one more thing for today. The Royal Crucible has opened up. Kite's Treasure Trove has opened up. Let's take a look at Kite's Treasure Trove. Early one afternoon. I don't think I forgot to buy anything. Ready to head back, Alara? Alara? Hey, Cauldron, who's that over there? That's not what we discussed, Kupo. Oh, so Dr. Mog is haggling with, I'm guessing, someone named Kite. Oh, come on, you can't change your mind now. Who's Dr. Mog arguing with? Good question. I'll make it worth your while. Just cut me a little slack. But, Kupo, I tried playing nice. I tried begging, but this guy going to pull a knife on Dr. Mog. That's how it's going to be. I guess I don't have any choice. It takes Alara hostage. Hold up. That's no way to talk to Dr. Mog. Kupo? So about that info you wanted... Huh? These friends of yours? Why are you friends with little kids? That's weird, dude. Cauldron and Alara, Kupo. Why do you look so alarmed? I think they got the wrong idea. Okay, so yeah, so you're not... Oh, sorry. Listen to this music. This is wild. Not what I expected. I guess it might sound like I was threatening you. That's enough out of you. Hey, my bad. So, aren't you going to introduce me? Yes, Kupo. Cauldron, Alara, this is Kite, Kupo. He'll be setting up a shop here. I usually don't stay in one place long, but I couldn't turn down Mog after all he's done for me. So you're Cauldron and Alara, eh? Oh, well. He's staring right at us. Yeah. You're making him nervous, Kite. Oh, sorry, it's such a rare sight. What's so rare about us? Well, child labor is out of fashion, but Mog's got you doing all kinds of tasks. How can I put it? It's like the thrill of opening up a treasure chest. Or perhaps like finally uncovering hidden ruins. Get it? You've completely lost them, Kupo. Yeah, just tell me what's up. You think it's all makes sense from a treasure hunter's point of view? So whatever the treasure maps are, it's going to be for this guy. So you're a treasure hunter, huh? Yeah, well, most of the time, sure. Exploring ruins can be dangerous, but Kite knows how to handle himself, Kupo. I'd ask him to help out at the Royal Archives if I could. Hey, I always square things with you, right? Besides, I prefer exploring to fighting. Interesting, is this going to be a non-combat thing? Of course, if there's treasure to be found. Kupo-po. Dr. Mog lets me poke around ruins that belong to the Royal Archives. In return, I hand over some of the items I find inside. And by hand over, he means trade, Kupo. Hey, that's business. Guy has expenses to cover, bills to pay. I have to get my cut. It's understandable. But I'll sweeten the deal. Just let me at those ruins, okay? Maybe this has to do with that labyrinth thing that keeps popping up. You're a shrewd customer, Kupo. Come see me if there's anything you're looking for. You never know when I'll turn up. Some soulful, sexy little jazz going on. Strike a deal for treasures. Kite will exchange the treasures he's stashed away for items you've collected. Collect the items Kite's asking for to make the trade. Oh, okay. Interesting. Like, yeah, it's just you turn in specific items for this. So it'll be probably valuable to hold on and not just sell everything then. If this stuff is worthwhile, but there's probably so many items, probably isn't something going to interface with much. Ah, there you are. I've been waiting. Wow, this place is full of labyrinth dungeon loot. Yep, so it is labyrinth dungeon. Many of which were smuggled out under my nose, no doubt, Kupo. Hey, how dare you sully my good name? And here's me about to share good news. Good news? Have we met Little Witch Wedge yet? I don't remember that. I mean, I guess we have, but I must have forgotten it, but... Good news! Out with it! Fine, fine. See for yourself. Is this a hero artifact, Kupo? Yep. Found it in a spot you've already been, but I took a few passes before I turned it up. Oh, but I'm not just giving it away. I'll trade it to you for a treasure map. That's Biggs. So we got a treasure for giving you a map that leads to another treasure. Which, don't overthink it. No, I can't. I'm not going to do those voice. I can't do too. I can't get too ridiculous for the voices. I'm going to make myself annoyed. Don't overthink this, Biggs. Kite, I have other wares too. My inventory's always changing, so check back early and often. We will, thanks. Okay. So you sell motes. Greater Arcana, you sell just... What even is a Greater Arcana or a Major Arcana? Oh, upgrades Magicite, which I haven't unlocked yet. Special. Terra's Cloak, Terra's Pendant. Excalibur. Oh my god, Excalibur is a Gilgamesh unique weapon, of course. Surprisingly, though, it has stats higher than 0. So what do we have to actually trade for this? 5 treasure maps. Okay, so these are all treasure maps we trade. And where do we get these? Not sure. Presumably Labyrinth is Labyrinth, maybe? I don't know. I know we could at least buy them from Gissel Greens, but yeah, it's not just that. They might say... As Kite's treasure trove, you can exchange items for treasures Kite's collected. So it's not just treasure maps? Hold on, I thought it was just treasure maps. Kite, a treasure hunter who explores the record ruins. Kite is a good-natured young man, but always gets his cut. Huh. So was it more than just treasure maps, I guess? I didn't... So I can exchange, like... Let's see, I can exchange... Oh, 3 for 4. So this is... There are certain things you could just straight up get upgrade. Oh, wait, no, never mind. You have to exchange, like, 10 for 1. If I'm understanding it correctly. So, like, if I wanted 1 4-star Vitality mote, I would need... Okay, gotcha. Probably a good deal. What are actually these motes for, even? This is for some sphere grid thing, which I haven't unlocked. So I'll leave this alone for now, but good to know. Okay. Alright, so that's all I'm going to have for now. Thank you for watching. Yeah, next time we'll keep exploring some of the new stuff. We'll check out Labyrinth dungeons. I'll take a look at some of the event dungeons. I don't know what else. And probably at some point, I think next time I'll also try to do the Cloud Sensei battle training, because this looks like a good introduction before going too much farther. Beginner Veteran Hall, Soulbreak Hall. Because, like, just looking at the number of this, like, teaches about buffs and debuffs, last stand critical hits, reduced delay. A lot of this stuff I think I'll probably know all about already, but it'll probably be good anyway. Like, what's the... Wait, what's that reward? Actually, wow, the rewards actually look incredibly good. So, yeah, I'll definitely do this next time. So, thanks for watching. See you all later. Bye-bye.